Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Belfast, Northern Ireland. We are here for Monday Night Raw, and we have a huge match card ahead of us here tonight. We're going to be seeing an Intercontinental Championship match, the first match of the King of the Ring tournament, and the first match of the Queen's Crown tournament. But I will get to that in a second after our opening bell matchup. As you can see, the American fighter, Oney Lorcan, makes his way towards the ring here tonight. He's going to be kicking off tonight's show against a new debuting superstar, one that has a name that I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with, as Dominik Mysterio makes his in-ring debut here tonight. He's got one hell of a challenge. Oney Lorcan is one hell of a competitor, does not want to mess around, kind of wants to show the new guy what to expect. And you see Lorcan's ready for a fight. He's already taking up a shadow boxing in the middle of the ring, but as you see, massive ovation for the son of future WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio, finally making his return, or not even, I guess you could say his return, but making his in-ring debut here tonight, his first ever matchup against Oney Lorcan. I mean, that's got to be, we've seen all of the, past couple of weeks that Rey Mysterio and Dominik have been taking up extensive training to prepare Dominik for him being on Monday Night Raw, especially if he's going to make a name for himself without his father's help. And Rey Mysterio wants to respect that, but at the same time, his fatherly, instincts want to kick in for Dominik. He doesn't want, maybe he's a little bit hesitant about Dominik being in the middle of the ring. But all we can say is we just have to see how that's going to play out. We just have to see how they're going to, I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to see how Dominik Mysterio is going to favor in this matchup here tonight. Because who knows, we could be seeing a huge upset here tonight. But here we go, Oney Lorcan and Dominik Mysterio. Going to be kicking off tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. And Dominik Mysterio already firing back with a right hand. Look at this. Dominik Mysterio, he's already got the upper hand. Whoa, big Hurricane Rana, but no. Oh, Oney Lorcan catching the Hurricane Rana, slamming him down with the alley-oop facebuster. And Oney Lorcan, he's just giving Dominik Mysterio a huge taste of what to expect here on Monday Night Raw. As you saw, a huge half-and-half suplex and nearly knocking out Dominik Mysterio in the process. But now Oney Lorcan, Oney Lorcan trying to fire back, throws a clothesline. Dominik Mysterio got his leg caught, attacked by Oney Lorcan. And look at this now as Oney tossing him to the outside. Dominik Mysterio continues to fight back in this matchup, but Oney Lorcan, Dominik Mysterio with a huge kick right to the sternum. Oney Lorcan trying to get back up to his feet, but Dominik Mysterio, look at this, to the outside with a beautiful senton. And look at that, Dominik Mysterio getting a little ahead of himself. And he just eats a drop kick because of it. Oney Lorcan, that's a big chop from Oney. And we hope that you all have been enjoying the series. Thank you for the recent traction on the Backlash pay-per-view. If you have not seen that, I would highly suggest, especially before watching tonight's Monday Night Raw episode, as we saw a lot of very important moments, especially for our championship scene. But as you can see now, Oney Lorcan, what a big chop from Oney. And now Oney Lorcan just grabbing Dominik Mysterio and kicking him right in the back. But Oney Lorcan, we all know Oney Lorcan is a fighter, and they're trying to go for another half-and-half suplex, but Dominik Mysterio countered with an elbow to the side of the head. Dominik off of the ropes. Look at this beautiful springboard DDT, spiking Oney Lorcan in the middle of the ring. And we also hope that you guys will enjoy the new format of Universe Mode into the pinfall here too. The new format of Universe Mode, as we're going to be switching to a more basic style of editing, but still going to have more episodes per week instead of one in every 2 weeks, as Oney Lorcan delivers a huge clothesline, knocking Dominik Mysterio down. And yes, as you heard, we're going to be putting out more episodes. We're going to be, getting more out to the fans so that you guys can, you know, keep up with the show, and you can get a lot more at once instead of having to wait for a while. But as you can see now, Oney Lorcan looking to put this matchup away. Oh no, pile driver dropping Dominik Mysterio on the top of his head. And into the pinfall, Oney Lorcan may have put Mysterio away. God, welcome to the WWE, kid. Oney Lorcan just dropping Mysterio with a huge pile driver in the middle of the ring. But Mysterio fights back. Dominik waiting, just waiting for his next opportunity, telling Oney Lorcan to get back up to his feet. And wait a minute, off of the corner here, look at this, another DDT! Big springboard DDT. Oney Lorcan went halfway across the ring, and look at this combo here from from Dominik Mysterio. Satellite DDT, wonderfully delivered into the pinfall. Oney Lorcan, shoulders are down, but no. Able to roll his left shoulder up at 2. Dominik Mysterio beside himself, trying to figure out a solution to put the American fighter away. Oh, look at this now. Dominik Mysterio, top rope. This is where his father is most elegant. Look at this big crossbody taking out Oney Lorcan. Dominik Mysterio, I guess he's not finished flying as Oney Lorcan trying to get back up to his feet. He has no idea where Dominik is. Off of the ropes here. Big drop kick. No. Oney Lorcan, he swiped it out of the way. Big boot knocking Dominik Mysterio down. Oney Lorcan now, look at this, has Dominik Mysterio in his sights. Oney Lorcan preparing for that running blockbuster. Nails it. Could have him here, cover. No, Dominik Mysterio able to counter out of the, able to kick out of the rolling blockbuster. Oney Lorcan nearly putting Dominik Mysterio away. And we all know that Oney Lorcan has been vying to look after that Intercontinental Championship or the United Kingdom Championship. He's been looking for a title for months now. I mean, wouldn't you want to? Especially if you're someone like Oney Lorcan. You've been putting in the time, putting in the effort, having great matches back and forth, and still has yet to accomplish a new championship, you know, victory. But look at this now, Dominik Mysterio, Oney Lorcan trapped in the corner, big elbow. Oney Lorcan, wait a minute. Dominik Mysterio tried to go for a drop kick, but Lorcan countered. Oh, and a shot to the back. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oney has him. Full Nelson. And Oney Lorcan picks up the win. Oney Lorcan besting Dominik Mysterio in his first matchup here on Monday Night Raw. You see Oney Lorcan must have took a huge shot in the corner because his nose is bleeding. But Oney Lorcan celebrates his victory, and he celebrates the next opportunity that he can get. And there's General Manager of Monday Night Raw, John Cena. Well, big announcement from the former, I don't know if you want to say former or current, but big news from the current United Kingdom champion, Matt Riddle. And news from John Cena, as you heard, they will be moving the United Kingdom Championship over to their developmental brand in the UK. So, in return, Monday Night Raw will be having it. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell? No, come on, this is ridiculous. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo already getting the jump on Randy Orton. You heard, and look at that, there's Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle coming to the aid of his friend Randy Orton. RK Bro, they were supposed to go one-on-one with Los Lotharios. If you saw it, Backlash, Los Lotharios beat up Randy Orton, or beat up Matt Riddle after Randy Orton, and oh man, big super kick. And here's Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle to the rescue, taking out Humberto Carrillo. And look at this now, Angel Garza, he's trying to escape, but Humberto Carrillo catches Matt Riddle with an enziguri and gets in the ring, but he's in the ring with the Viper now. Oh. And what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you saw Backlash, Los Lotharios, they attacked Matt Riddle after Randy Orton and Matt Riddle's matchup for the UK Championship, and that was kind of the inkling that RK Bro was officially commenced. And now Matt Riddle, as he will be competing next week for the new North American Championship against Mansoor and Oney Lorcan in a triple threat match. That is going to be one hell of a matchup. That will be taking place next week, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss that. You're going to see the crowning of a new championship here on Monday Night Raw. And oh, wait a minute now, Humberto Carrillo, he just dodged out of that roundhouse kick. And Humberto with Matt Riddle trapped in the corner trying to go for a corner drop kick, but Matt Riddle counters. Oh, and a big right hand knocking Humberto Carrillo out of his kick pads into the pinfall here. No. And like I said, it looks like Matt Riddle did not walk out here with the United Kingdom champion, so I guess he must have already given up the title after Backlash, if I can assume. But, I mean, Matt Riddle, he was the United Kingdom champion for about a month. But, you know, now he's looking after multiple championships at the moment. I mean, he has the, you know, oh, look at this now. There's the tag in. Angel Garza with a kick and a knee from Humberto. What is this now? Humberto Carrillo. Oh, my God. The athleticism from Los Lotharios right now just showing a lot of tenacity and grit. But look at this now. Angel Garza, he just wants to give Matt Riddle a big, right hand to the side of the head. And like I said, Matt Riddle, he's going after the North American Championship. Oh, and Randy Orton, Angel Garza tried to take a shot at Randy Orton, but Matt Riddle counters. And look at this now, Matt Riddle grabbing Angel Garza, swings him up. Oh, and he just eats the knees, courtesy of the King of Bros. You can hear the crowd here tonight. They're saying not the face. They don't want Angel Garza's beautiful face to get destroyed as he delivers a lion salt into the pinfall. 1, 2, no. Randy Orton just not even moving an inch. Orton knows Matt Riddle has this in the bag. But wait a minute now, Matt Riddle with a right hand. And again with a roundhouse. And a big bicycle knee strike, taking out Angel Garza. I mean, Matt Riddle trying to go after the North American Championship next week. And then I mean, if you're in a tag team, you have to be looking for tag team gold. So I would assume he's trying to reach those tag team championships with his boy Randy, as he would like to state. But, you know, as you heard from Oney Lorcan, once Matt Riddle sparks up, he can't really keep his mouth shut. So Oney Lorcan knew that Mansoor was getting a championship match, but had no idea about the North American Championship. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl head scissors there from Humberto. Had no idea about the North American Championship, assuming that it was going to be the UK Championship. So now, oh, wait a minute now, Humberto with Matt Riddle up. Oh, a big Samoan driver. Hooks the leg of Matt Riddle. Matt trying to kick out here, but no, Randy Orton breaks it up. Randy Orton breaks up that pinfall. And look at that, Orton just immediately trying to get away from Angel Garza. But look at this. In the middle of the ring, Humberto and Matt Riddle are going to fire away. But as you see on the outside, Angel Garza and Randy Orton are going at it as well. No love lost between these two tag teams here tonight. Humberto, look at this, trying to look for another opportunity to take a shot. But look at this now. Angel Garza just getting in the face, but Matt Riddle coming back with a huge kick and then nails him with a senton. Hooks the leg. Angel Garza has no idea what's going on in the middle of the ring. He just assumes Humberto Carrillo is still Humberto Carrillo is still taking advantage. But look at this now. Oh! Oh, wait a minute now. Humberto to the outside takes out Matt Riddle. Good Lord, Matt Riddle, he just took a huge shot there and a huge backstabber from Humberto. And Randy Orton reaching in, trying to get the tag from his tag team partner, and he does. The tag into Angel Garza and the tag into Randy Orton. Big clothesline. And another one. Orton just cleaning house of Los Lotharios. Big drop kick knocks Humberto down. And now Randy Orton looking down at Angel Garza, looking to finally get his hands on his opponent. Oh, and into the corner goes Orton, or into the corner goes Garza, courtesy of Orton. But now Randy Orton, he's got that evil look in his eyes as he slams him into the corner. And look at this now, Orton with the shot. Now Matt Riddle finally getting a chance to breathe, wants to continue this matchup, but Angel Garza with a chop. And look at this now. Oh, and another one from Angel. But now, look at this now. Angel Garza has Matt Riddle. Oh, and he drops him with a Tiger Bomb. Tiger Bomb in the middle of the ring. There's the tag into Humberto. Humberto could whoa, Matt Riddle just got up off of his feet. Big arm drag. Or hip toss, rather. It looked like an arm drag from my angle, but as you see, that was a hip toss. Matt Riddle continues the fight. And Matt Riddle grabbing Humberto Carrillo. And look at this now, gut wrench. Wait a minute. Oh, man. And look at this now, Matt Riddle with the float over. Big strength shown from Riddle as he delivers a gut wrench. And a senton to follow up. Matt Riddle and Randy Orton, RK Bro. These guys have, in the short time that they've, been fighting, they've shown a lot of, camaraderie between each other. Oh, and look at this now, Matt Riddle's just taking courtesy right now. And look at this, Humberto not taking shots at Matt Riddle, but as you see, Riddle's gonna let go of the bro mission. He realized that Humberto was the legal man. But look at this now, Matt Riddle waiting for Garza to get up. And wait a minute, Matt Riddle, what Garza? Bro Derek. And look at this, Humberto gets back up to his feet, but Angel Garza just got dropped with the Bro Derek. Matt Riddle looking Orton right in the eyes. There's the tag. And now Matt Riddle throwing him away. Wait a minute. What is this? Matt Riddle pops him up into an RKO. Cover. 1, 2. And what a victory for RK Bro here tonight. Huge victory here from Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. What a great debut matchup from both of these, the newest tag team that you can imagine, the most oddball team you can think of. But as you see, the camaraderie fires away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you saw last week's edition of Monday Night Raw, we saw the debut of Josh Briggs, who would immediately denounce Evolution, and he did not accept the offer to join Evolution, which was very interesting. As now Josh Briggs making his name on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be moving on to our first matchup of the Queen's Crown Tournament here on Monday Night Raw. As announced, we will be having wild cards from ECW that have been scattered throughout both the Raw and SmackDown brackets. So here tonight we're going to be seeing Xia Li versus Mia Yim. Surprisingly, both of these women actually on Monday Night Raw to kick us off. But also our King of the Ring matchup here tonight will be Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, versus the Lion, the Judas, Chris Jericho. That is going to be the first King of the Ring matchup. That is going to be your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Still to come, don't forget, we still have a Intercontinental Championship match, courtesy of Keith Lee. Keith Lee going to be taking on Joe Gacy. And look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. A woman who has, well, I guess you could say been dealt the short end of the stick. I mean, Shayna Baszler basically put her out of action for a little bit due to a concussion suffered by the hands of Shayna Baszler after losing her Raw Women's Championship a couple of weeks after WrestleMania Night 2. So now Mia Yim making her return, the head bitch in charge. She's going to, well, she's going to show you. She's going to show you why she's the HBIC. And Mia Yim, you just see Mia Yim is all business here tonight. Mia Yim is the superstar. You've seen her in the likes of Impact Wrestling when she was a part of the Dollhouse. I mean, leave a like down below if you remember that one. But as you can see, Mia Yim, Xia Li, two women who are ready to kick some ass and take some names. Winner moves on in the Queen's Crown tournament. And here we go, Xia Li, Mia Yim immediately in the middle of the ring, gonna squabble up a little bit. And now, oh, Mia Yim with a right hand. Oh, and attacking the leg is Xia Li. And now Xia, we all know how dangerous her kicks can be. Saw her get the win over Indy Hartwell not too long ago. Oh, and look at this, tried to go for a kick. Oh, and Xia Li countered. And oh, and again, both of these women going pound for pound right now. And look at that, whoa! Back wheel trip from Xia Li. And look at that, Xia's getting fired up. Oh, tries to throw a kick. Oh, and Mia Yim now, she's firing away with some kicks of her own. Oh, and a kick knocks her down. Kick right across the chest, knocking down the warrior Xia Li. And wait a minute now, Mia Yim, look at this, has her, code red delivered. Big sunset flip from Mia Yim. And now Mia, she's, oh, wait a minute, oh. And we cannot forget, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the entire Queen's Crown tournament. So what would happen is when we get to the two finalists, oh, big drop kick to the corner, Mia Yim now taking Xia Li into the corner. Oh, wait a minute now, has her, oh, face first into the turnbuckle. But like I was saying, once we have both of our finalists from Raw and SmackDown for the Queen's Crown tournament, they will be competing at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. At the King of the Ring pay-per-view, which will determine the winner of the Queen's Crown tournament. And look at this now, into the pinfall, but no. But the winner of the tournament, they will be taking on any women's champion of their choosing. So currently at the moment, Dakota Kai on SmackDown as a SmackDown Women's Champion, not Ronda Rousey, Candice LeRae as the Raw Women's Champion, and Toni Storm as the ECW Women's Champion at the moment. So any of the 16 women participating in the tournament, they can have the opportunity for a women's championship matchup of their choosing at SummerSlam. And look at this now, Mia Yim with Xia Li in her sights. Oh, off the second rope with a drop kick. And same with the King of the Ring tournament, but as we all know, there are 3 tournaments for the King of the Ring. One on ECW, one on Monday Night Raw, and one on SmackDown. Oh. And the main event at King of the Ring will be a triple threat. Matchup. And the winner will get the challenge for any world champion of their choosing. So just like with the women's titles, we have Finn Balor, WWE Champion on Monday Night Raw. We have Kevin Owens, World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. And look at this now. Oh my God, Mia Yim with a huge right hand. Look at this. Oh, ducks down with the spinning heel kick. And the ECW World Champion Karrion Kross. But right now, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night on ECW, ladies and gentlemen. We will be seeing a huge last man standing match between Austin Theory and Biggie Langston. Oh, look at this now. Whoa, look at the counter from Xia Li. And now Xia, trying to take control, but Mia Yim, Ablation Baddie's just gonna keep delivering those shots to the right hand, or to the face of Xia Li. Look at this big sunset flip. This time she hooks the leg. Could be looking for the win here, but no. Xia Li is taking a good bit of punishment. You can see her trying to recover down on the mat. Oh, and now Mia Yim with a shot. Oh, but Xia Li with a big titty chop. And look at this now, Xia Li gonna take control again. Xia Li grabbing Mia Yim. And wait a minute now, what is this? Xia Li, oh wait, what is she doing here? Oh, and with Mia Yim trapped in the ropes. Oh, a big knee. And look at this now, Xia Li. Oh, no, readying up. Oh! Mia Yim went tumbling to the outside off of that knee, and there's a big senton from Xia Li. all the way to the outside. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that normal rules for this tournament, it's all about the in-ring action. It's all about who is dedicated enough to want to rule the ring. And look at this now, Mia Yim, throws her away. I mean, the Queen's Crown tournament, the first one ever. Imagine being, eat defeat from Mia Yim into the pinfall here. 1, 2, no. Xia Li, she grabbed the ropes at 2. Mia Yim thought she had her put away, but Xia Li was way too close to the ropes. And now Mia Yim, she's thinking about an opportunity. She's thinking about how she's going to put Xia away here. Knee to the sternum and an axe kick to the back of the head. And tried to drop the knee, but Xia Li gets up and delivers a huge pump kick. Xia Li pulling Mia Yim up, but wait, and again with the roundhouses. But now Xia Li, rolls her. Wait a minute, corkscrew, roundhouse from Xia Li, nailing Mia Yim right in the face. But now Xia Li, she's looking down. Tried to throw a roundhouse, but Mia Yim's gonna fire back into the corner. And a big boot from Mia Yim. There, we lost her balance there with all the force. But look at this now. Mia, top rope, big 450. Cover. And that's it. Mia Yim, with a huge victory here tonight, moves on in the Queen's Crown tournament. Mia Yim, the first competitor in the Queen's Crown tournament to continue on to the semifinals. And Mia Yim, absolutely ecstatic. Xia Li putting up a huge fight, but in the end, it was Mia Yim who gets the win. As you see here, this is our current lineup for the Queen's Crown tournament here on Monday Night Raw. Still have yet to finish the bracket with that question mark, as you see with Io Shirai from ECW. But we will be, wait a minute, what the hell? Wait, that's Timothy Thatcher. Oh my God, he just shit whipped Seth Rollins over that table. But I think I know what this is about. If you all know the history between Thatcher and Rollins for Reverence, and you saw Backlash, I don't want to spoil it for you, but let's just say Seth Rollins got his comeuppance courtesy of his tag team partner, Cameron Grimes. And they lost the World Tag Team Championships because of it. But now Seth Rollins, wait a minute, Timothy Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher has a lot of baggage on Seth Rollins still. I mean, he's still, wondering, why did Seth do this? No, Thatcher. Oh my God, a back suplex onto those equipment boxes. This is just backstage, ladies and gentlemen. No. Oh my God. We got to get someone back there or it's going to get even worse. But now Thatcher finally getting his, he's getting his comeuppance. Thatcher's going to break Rollins' arm. Oh my God, he's just wrenching it back. Seth is trying to get out of it. He's trying to let go. But Thatcher wants to inflict some punishment on Rollins, finally getting his retribution for Rollins breaking up Reverence. And look at that, come on. I mean, I don't want to say that Rollins deserved it, but karma is a dish best served cold, and you see Rollins is holding his arm. He's holding his arm just closely. Thatcher may have actually injured Rollins there. But Keith Lee, what can you say about this man? With what many would say was the match of the night at Backlash. The Swiss Superman and the Limitless One went in an all-out brawl for the Intercontinental Championship. And after a huge back-and-forth contest, you see that Keith Lee was the victor, and Keith Lee was able to pick up his first of many championships here in the WWE. Keith Lee with a huge mane on the back of his shoulder. I mean, if you saw that matchup, go see it right now if you haven't. But that was a matchup you never want to forget. But get ready to bask in his glory. The Intercontinental Champion is a fighting champion, and he says, I'm going to put this thing on the line. I'm going to put my championship on the line here tonight. Keith Lee offering an open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, but it was very, very soon after that Joe Gacy, the new participant from Monday Night Raw, after making his victory over Timothy Thatcher a couple of weeks ago, Joe Gacy was quickly to step up to the plate and wanted to challenge Keith Lee for that Intercontinental Championship. And as you see, that is what we're going to be seeing here tonight. The Limitless One versus, well, I don't really have a nickname for Joe Gacy. I guess you could say the Staring One, or, you know, the Combatant. I don't know, but trying to think of something here. But as you see, this crowd here in Belfast, Ireland, they have witnessed an amazing show here tonight. We've seen a lot happen in the last the last half hour. But as you see now, Joe Gacy with that, Joe Gacy, just that sadistic smile. That's how you know that Joe Gacy is all business. I mean, don't let the demeanor fool you. I mean, that sadistic smile is just going to be the death of whoever he steps into the ring with. But now Keith Lee, you know, if you're an Intercontinental Champion and you're Keith Lee, a superhuman ability, you know, a superhuman athlete, you know, Joe Gacy might just want to say, you know, thank you for including everybody in this open challenge. I mean, Joe Gacy's all about inclusivity. He's all about wanting to have everybody, you know, participate, and, you know, he's praising Keith Lee. You can hear this crowd. They are definitely behind Keith Lee here tonight. But, you know, Joe Gacy's all, oh, yes, thank you for letting everybody be a part. Thank you for not segregating anything from anyone, you know, that they want. I mean, if Keith Lee wanted to, he could accept a women's challenge from the back. I mean, he could just accept a Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge from Shayna Baszler if he wanted to. So Gacy wanted to take part, and he wanted to see if he can make his own inclusive Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. So that is why Joe Gacy is looking to win the Intercontinental title here tonight. Oh, and he just got cold cocked right in the mouth with a huge right hand, courtesy of Keith Lee. But Gacy with a huge clothesline, knocking Keith Lee off of his game. And now Joe Gacy, big super kick. Don't count out Joe Gacy. He is a beast in the middle of the ring. But wait a minute now. Oh, Keith Lee with Joe Gacy up on his shoulders. What is he thinking here? Lifts him up. Oh! Fireman's carry into a huge discus punch from the Intercontinental Champion. Still have yet to hear from the Swiss Superman Cesaro, currently rehabbing some minor injuries that he suffered at the hands of Keith Lee at Backlash. He will be returning very soon, but as you see, he's got to be watching backstage or at home, and he's got to be taking notes. I mean, Cesaro's already mentioned how, you know, he's already a part of the Intercontinental. Look at this now. Oh, Joe Gacy with a huge German into the corner. I was going to say not a part of the Intercontinental Championship. I was going to say a part of the King of the Ring tournament. If you saw that, he's going to be like, oh my God. Did you see the torque off of the running senton counter that Keith Lee just delivered? But now Keith Lee grabbing Gacy, tossing him over the top of his head. And look at that, Keith Lee. He's just pointing down at Joe Gacy. He's telling him how much Joe Gacy's in trouble here. Oh, and there's a big chop. Oh, but no, Gacy tried to fire away, and now Joe Gacy firing with the right hands. And again. But now Joe Gacy grabbing Keith Lee, a German suplex again. Like I said, Joe Gacy's an impressive competitor, but, you know, is Keith Lee going to be able to keep up? Oh, big backbreaker, nearly splitting Keith Lee in two. But Keith Lee is not going to let anyone, especially someone like Joe Gacy, who, you know, has only had one matchup in Monday Night Raw. Oh, wait a minute now. Keith Lee with Joe Gacy up, sets him down. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle. It's like Keith Lee is just playing with his food at this point, but now Keith Lee with a chop. Uh-oh. And look at this now, going to keep delivering. Keith Lee now with the power. Look at that. Beautiful standing vertical suplex, courtesy of the Limitless One. Intercontinental Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, speaking of championships, do not miss the Triple Threat North American Championship match. That will be next week here on Monday Night Raw. Top rope, Keith Lee. Look at this. Big moonsault off of the top. Someone like Keith Lee should not be able to do that. Look at this. No, but Joe Gacy with the kick out. Keith Lee. I mean, someone Keith Lee's size, he should not be able to do the impressive things that he can. But, you know, I would be sounding like a broken record at this point. I mean, I would just sit back and enjoy the absolute, you know, chaos that Keith Lee can deliver just by being in the middle of the ring. But look at this now, Keith Lee looking down at Joe Gacy. And look at this now, Keith Lee sends Joe Gacy off. Oh, but Keith Lee breaks through the clothesline, off the ropes. Oh, but Joe Gacy, he countered the pounce into a pop-up headbutt. Joe Gacy, well scouted, nearly just got sent all the way across the ring there from Keith Lee, and Joe Gacy just trolling the crowd here. I mean, looked like he was going to go for a big move. He just kicks Keith Lee in the stomach and just sets him down. And you can hear this crowd are not behind Joe Gacy, but they are fully behind Keith Lee. And now Joe Gacy lifting up Keith Lee. Look at this. Drops him on. Oh my God, just ribs first onto the apron. Joe Gacy's looking to win that Intercontinental Championship. And Keith Lee, I mean, how embarrassing would it be for someone like Keith Lee to lose the title so early after winning it? It's only been a night, and he's already, you know, defending the title. That should say something about Keith Lee's character. I mean, you want to fight, you want to, you know, get in the ring and, you know, squabble with whoever you want to. But wait a minute now, Keith Lee, moves out of the way of that missile drop kick, and Keith Lee tried to take a shot, but Gacy moves out of the way, and Keith Lee catches the leg. Keith Lee catching the leg of Joe Gacy. Wait a minute now, Keith lifts up Joe. Wait, what is this? Keith Lee with Joe Gacy, Spirit Bomb! 2. And Joe Gacy put away with the Spirit Bomb. What a victory from Keith Lee. What a successful Intercontinental Championship defense here tonight. Keith Lee celebrating in the middle of the... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word in my headset right... Well, that was what I was about to announce, ladies and gentlemen. The new Raw Women's Champion, Candice LeRae, would like to make a declaration after her controversial win at Backlash last night. Oh my God! It's Kaylee Ray! It's Kaylee Ray! What the hell is she doing here? Well, you hear from LeRae not even taking a step back. Challenges Candice LeRae as the next challenger for the Raw Women's Champion. The line has been drawn, and all we have to do is wait. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. And it's going to be the first matchup of the King of the Ring tournament here on Monday Night Raw. And who better to start the King of the Ring tournament than the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura, he has been one of those competitors that has been competing, and he's had multiple opportunities, and now this is just one of many that he has been getting just due to the sheer in-ring performance. If you missed Backlash, he went in a huge one-on-one clash with Sami Zayn in their round 2, so to speak. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he's had world championship opportunities. He's had Intercontinental title opportunities, U.S. championship opportunities, challenge for the TV title at one point. But now Shinsuke Nakamura finally getting another opportunity for the King of the Ring. Shinsuke Nakamura, he was in the King of the Ring tournament last year, if you can remember correctly. He was actually supposed to go one-on-one with Roman Reigns, actually. But Roman was traded away from WWE. So Shinsuke Nakamura would have to go one-on-one with Big Damo. Shinsuke Nakamura would, not be able to continue in the tournament after Big Damo would pick up that win. But now Shinsuke Nakamura, he goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho. Different environment, different age, different... just everything. Everything is different now, especially as Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho wasn't even in... I don't even believe he was in the company at the time. I think he was actually away on a tour with Fozzy during the tournament. So he wasn't even able to come back until he came back with Cassius Ohno a couple of months later. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of the evening. The King of Strong Style versus Chris Jericho. And here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura immediately out of the gate with a backbreaker. Oh, and attacking the spine once again. Now Chris Jericho. Oh, Jericho tried to throw a shot. And Shinsuke didn't even get a chance to say come on. Jericho immediately stopping him in his tracks. But also, you got to think, these two have some history behind one another too. Some very recent history. If you saw at WrestleMania Night 2, they were both in the six-pack elimination match for the Intercontinental title. Oh, wait a minute, now Chris Jericho tried to take a shot. Shinsuke fires back with a shot of his own. And now Shinsuke, look at this, with the flurry of strikes, nearly knocking Chris Jericho off his game. Tried to go for a shot there, but Jericho, he's able to counter. Drops Shinsuke Nakamura with a DDT into the pinfall here. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 before Shinsuke Nakamura could get the kick out. But look at this now, Jericho trying to take advantage of every misstep that Shinsuke Nakamura can deliver here. But wait a minute, now Shinsuke pulled into the middle of the ring. Big lion salt from Chris Jericho. Into the pinfall, Jericho. Oh, Shinsuke not even getting a chance for Jericho to even get a 1 count. This matchup continues. Jericho getting in the... Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura with the mind games playing against Chris Jericho at the current moment. Shinsuke, big backbreaker. And like I said, Shinsuke Nakamura, he went one-on-one all with how many one-on-ones a six-pack challenge has. But Chris Jericho, he was eliminated after suffering a low blow and a Styles clash courtesy of AJ Styles and Tommaso Ciampa. And Jericho was not able to pick up what he wanted. Oh, big butterfly DDT from Chris Jericho. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he got very, very close to winning the matchup. He was in the final two with the former Intercontinental Champion. Oh, wait a minute, now Chris Jericho counters out of that suplex into a German, dropping Shinsuke Nakamura on the top of his head. But like I said, Shinsuke Nakamura, at the time, Cesaro was able to win the Intercontinental Championship because of that match. And wait a minute, now Shinsuke has Chris Jericho up on the shoulders and slams him down into the pinfall. 1, 2, Le Champion may have been put away. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho and Shinsuke, these men have a lot of history behind each other. I mean, two veterans of the ring. But, you know, if you want to walk away as king of the ring, you got to show more than just, you got to show more than just veteran skills. You have to, you know, make sure every one of your opponents are going to be knocked off. And Jericho now, look at this, stomps on the chest of Shinsuke. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's, you know, one of the superstars that many would say has been just absolutely doing back-to-back bangers, just wanting the fight. And look at this now. Jericho, he was taunting the crowd. Shinsuke says, all right, you want to do that? I'll just do it on my own. And look at this now. They both take a breather and wait. Shinsuke Nakamura tells him to come on. And Jericho does. He fires away with a huge flying forearm and drops the elbow, but no, Shinsuke moves out of the way. Shinsuke Nakamura moves out of the way and delivers a huge front kick. Shinsuke looking Jericho right in the eyes. But now Shinsuke, attacking the leg. Oh, no, look at this. Zaps the leg back. Shinsuke Nakamura preparing to put Jericho away. But no, wait. Shinsuke Nakamura lifts up Chris Jericho. Big jackknife powerbomb in the middle of the ring. Shinsuke now continuing the assault here. Shinsuke with a big drop kick. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's... Oh, wait a minute. Try to go for a roundhouse. Chris Jericho counters with a chop. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Codebreaker! Codebreaker out of nowhere from Jericho. But he doesn't even want to go for a pinfall. He immediately wants to continue the assault. Oh! And he just throws him into the corner. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Chris Jericho. We all know his well-known top rope Hurricane Rana. Sends Shinsuke Nakamura in the middle of the ring. And look at this, the follow-up. Chris Jericho locks in the walls of Jericho. The walls of Jericho locked in. Shinsuke Nakamura in the middle of the ring. He has nowhere to go. Jericho just wrenching it in tight on that spine. Jericho thrown away out of the walls of Jericho. Oh, and a huge flying kick from Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke now, look at this, knocking Chris Jericho down to size, and he's going to deliver these huge roundhouses to the chest, and he's just still delivering. Oh, wait a minute now, and finish it off with a huge kick to the face. Now Shinsuke grabbing him. Oh, was grabbing Chris Jericho, but no, wait, nope, that's not it. Shinsuke Nakamura going to continue the fight here. Shinsuke lifts up Chris Jericho with a Saito suplex, dropping Jericho on the top of his head. Shinsuke Nakamura, he is just not letting up here. Uh-oh, Jericho sent away by Shinsuke. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit flustered. But as you see now, Shinsuke Nakamura trying to go for a huge suplex, but Jericho counters with the rights and with the knee to the head. Oh, and another roundhouse, and again. And now Shinsuke Nakamura with the rights continues. Shinsuke, oh my God. Huge strike to the back of the head. Shinsuke Nakamura continues the fight here. And look at this now with Jericho perched up on his shoulder, delivers a sit-out power slam. Shinsuke Nakamura, if you want to talk about people who have, can just put on a great match no matter who he's with, that's Shinsuke. Oh, and same with Chris Jericho as Jericho tried to throw a shot. But look at that. Oh, tried to go for another front kick. Jericho catches. Right hand. Another one. Keeps delivering these strikes. Oh, Shinsuke countered out of that one. And now Shinsuke, you can hear the crowd here tonight. They are absolutely ecstatic for this match. As Shinsuke slams down Chris Jericho with authority off of that sit-out power slam. Jericho attacking the knee. But now Chris Jericho, has Shinsuke butterfly DDT in the middle of the ring, spiking Shinsuke Nakamura's face down, but he's already got a busted nose. Trying to go for a drop kick. Shinsuke able to roll out of the way quickly and impactfully. But now Shinsuke takes down Jericho. I mean, King of the Ring tournaments are one thing. I mean, it can send you to superstardom. I mean, look what it did for Aleister Black, the former King of the Ring winner. He defeated Finn Balor and then won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam against AJ Styles. I mean, can you imagine just seeing, Shinsuke Nakamura finally, challenging Finn Balor for the WWE Champion, or Chris Jericho challenging Kevin Owens for the World Heavyweight title? I mean, those two got a lot of history, and those two got a lot of history too. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities and possibilities that you can get just by this tournament alone with the, 24 plus men. The 24 men that are in the King of the Ring tournaments, and then the 16 women who are in the Queen's Crown. I mean, it can make one of those, or make two of those superstars, it can make their careers. It can make their entire career. And look at this now. Chris Jericho with the stomps in the corner has Shinsuke trapped. And now Aleister Black, currently on Friday Night SmackDown. But now Shinsuke Nakamura gonna counter Kinshasa! Out of nowhere, Kinshasa! That's it. What an out of nowhere victory from Shinsuke Nakamura, courtesy of the Kinshasa. There you see Shinsuke Nakamura will now move on in the tournament. He will be facing the winner of Sami Zayn versus Cesaro. That will be next week. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the two other matches as well if you want to take a pause and take a read. But as you see, Shinsuke Nakamura concludes tonight's Monday Night Raw episode with a huge victory over Chris Jericho. And ladies and gentlemen, we think... Wait a minute. What? No way! That's William Regal! What in the hell is William Regal doing here? The owner of NXT. The owner of our developmental brand. He is... William Regal making his way out here on Monday Night Raw. I don't know what he's got to say, but there you see Shinsuke wiping off the blood in the middle of the ring. William Regal making a threat to the King of Strong Style, it seems like. Very out of character. Shinsuke slowly walking out of the ring. Shinsuke has nothing to be ashamed of. He just won a King of the Ring tournament matchup. He's going to be continuing in the tournament. And William Regal is now looking for a microphone. William Regal, look at this, just basking in the audience. I mean, this crowd are absolutely ecstatic. I mean, how can you not love William Regal? All of the things that he's dedicated to this sport. And I guess we're going to hear him speak for the first time in a while. Oh my! Well, you want to talk about a management position? You got the Austrian destroyer, Walter, now under the management and tutelage of one of professional wrestling's great, William Regal. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for joining us here on Monday Night Raw. William Regal and Walter, now a unit.